Well, good morning and welcome. I'm excited that you're here this morning. This is a special day. Yes, it's Friday. We're at the end of week 3 of quarantine and COVID and all of this craziness that's going on. But you know what's more important today? Today, we celebrate an amazing lady's birthday. Yep, my wife, Dale, is celebrating her birthday today, and we're excited about that. Yes, we're going to celebrate in place a new way of celebrating, but we're going to have fun and we're going to enjoy the day. Hi, I'm Jim Hatchell, and I'm the lead coach and trainer at Next Degree Leader. And today I want to share with you another lesson from John Maxwell's 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. Today's lesson is called the law of expansion. And the law of expansion says this: growth always increases your capacity. So my friend and mentor, John Maxwell, says this all the time. He says, everything in life that is worthwhile is uphill. And he does the uphill like this every time. And he uses that phrase over and over and over again. And you know what? It's absolutely true, because everything in life worthwhile is uphill. Nothing is easy that's worth having. We can have the easy thing, but is that really worthwhile? So today, as I talk about the law of expansion, I want you to think about a couple things. I wrote down something earlier I heard today, and this is a great, great question. It said this: it said, when this is all over and everything is back to, well, whatever the new normal looks like, but where we are able to go out and do the things we normally would do, when it's all said and done, how are you going to look back on this? Are you going to look back at it as a terrible time in your life? Uh, when things were just really bad, or are you going to look at it as an opportunity for you to grow, to expand, to become your best version? Now, I know I wear that phrase out, but that's really what life is about. Is about you and me becoming the best that we can be. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to be any better than they are. They think I'm there. I have been right there. I have been right there where I said, I have made it. I don't need to do anything else. I don't need to grow anymore. I don't need to do anything to go to the next level. I have reached the pinnacle of my life. Well, I did reach the pinnacle of one career, and that was great. And I could have easily just said, I'm done. I'm not doing anymore. But my life means more to me than that much. And I want to continue to grow. I want to, as the law of expansion says, I want to increase my capacity. I want to be better tomorrow than I am today. I want to be better next week than I am this week. I want to be better next month than I am this month. And I want to be better next year than I am this year. And we can't get there unless we allow for some expansion in our lives. And the first part of expanding begins with our thinking. Now, I don't know what you think, but here's what I know: that most people would rather not think. They would rather have somebody else think for them. And right now, folks, we need to be the ones who are doing the thinking. We need to be the ones who are doing the research. There are a lot of talking heads out there that are putting out information that may or may not be true. We don't know. They might be putting information out there to serve their own good. But what we need to do is we need to think through that information and make sure we're listening to the right people. But we need to think. And as we grow in thinking, it helps us become better. Now, I don't know about you, but it's easy to sit back right now and say, well, I don't need to do anything. I can just veg out. I can just do nothing and I will be just fine. But is that where you want to be? I don't think so. I don't think so. So as we think about growing our capacity, let's think about finding our edge, finding where we are, and what do we need to do to sharpen that saw a little bit, as Stephen Covey might say, or does say. We need to sharpen our edges every day to grow and become better and to learn. That's why I read books. That's why I listen to other thought leaders. That's why I go back and listen to the masters of education about what we need to do to grow ourselves and to become our best versions. What's required of me to grow? What's required of you to grow and become your next version? And we need to do this. This is so important. We need to stop saying, can I, and start saying, I can. You know, can I is like saying, I can't. And if you have that word, I can't, in your vocabulary, then you're not thinking through the processes of I can or I will. And so I want us to start thinking about the things that we can do. How can I become better? How can I grow myself? How can I grow those around me? How can I motivate and inspire those around me? It's different thinking. And when we start thinking with the mindset of growth, rather than having that fixed mindset of stagnation and we'll keep on doing it the way we've always done it, then we're going to stay the same way that we've always been. So think about, can I grow? Can I do this? Yes, you can. And when you answer those questions, then you'll be on a pathway to growing. The next thing I want you to think about is very simple. Is to grow your capacity requires you to take action. Now, I know that we're in a time where a lot of us have been separated from where we normally work. Some of us have actually been cut off from doing any kind of work. But we don't have to let that stop us from growing during this time. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about personal growth, about you and me becoming better than we were at the beginning of this, becoming better than we are today, and going to that next level. And when we do that, it allows us the opportunity to expand our capacity. Now, I've heard a lot of people say, well, I'm doing all I can do. Well, I promise you, you're not doing all you can do. When you say I'm giving 110%, well, no, you're only giving 100%. But are you giving 100% in the right areas? Now, I ask this question to everybody that I coach and train. I ask them this. I said, what is the one thing that you're doing today that you need to stop doing that's preventing you from expanding your capacity? And then I ask this, what is the one thing you need to start doing today that will help you grow and accomplish the things that you have the desire to do? If you can't answer those two questions, it's going to be hard for you to know where you want to grow to. How are you going to expand? What areas do you want to expand in? But we have to figure out a way to expand our capacity. Hey, things are going to be different when we get through with this. There are going to be different types of business opportunities. There are going to be different types of jobs. There are going to be different types of ways that we communicate with each other. There will be different ways that we're doing business like we are doing right now. I mean, basically, my business has been shut down completely because I can't go into organizations. I can't go to people and do what I do, train and coach and motivate and inspire, except through the use of technology. And yes, there's a lot of people doing that today. But that's a shift for me. So I'm having to expand my awareness, expand my knowledge, and expand my comfort to be in front of a camera, not looking at people, but looking at a little light up there that says, hey, you're on. but I'm taking the steps to expand myself. And I challenge you to do the same thing. Everybody at our organization has become very familiar about how to use Zoom, how to use video, how to do things with a different approach. We normally have people come to our office every day to sit down and talk about what we can do for them through our marketing programs, through our training programs, through our coaching programs. But we're all limited today. This might be what we do in the future. This might be the only way we can go into an organization, is through some form of recorded media. And it's out there right now. People are using it. But for me, it's new. It's something I've got to grow into and learn more about. But I'm taking the opportunity to expand my capacity. And that's what I want you to think about today. How are you going to be impacting the future? How is your growth going to take you to a new level in your potential? How is this time going to help you become better in your journey and to be the success I know that each of you want to be? Well, it's all about expanding and growing and increasing our capacity. And we do that through different mediums. But personal growth, personal development, coaching is one of the best ways to do that. And so as I look at the future, I look at ways that I can expand my reach and my ability to do what I have a passion to do. And that's to inspire and motivate others so that they can reach a greater level of capacity and hopefully climb to their greatest potential. Now, I don't know whether this will be of interest to you or not. But on, I think it's the 13th of April. I'm positive it's the 13th of April. I'm trying to expand my memory capacity here. The 13th of April, I'll be hosting a mastermind group where we'll be talking about leading through crisis. This is a study that we've been authorized through the John Maxwell team to use. It's good information. It can help anybody who is in a leadership capacity to understand how to lead better through these times. Now, it's not a teaching. It's an open forum and discussion where we look at a couple of things and talk about them as a group. And of course, you've heard the saying that none of us is as smart as all of us. So when we can come together collectively and put our minds together, then we can come up with better solutions, better ideas to help us get through these times. I'd love to have you as a part of it. I'll look for a post on this page. Hopefully by the end of this today, you'll see that with the details on how you can join us in that Zoom mastermind group. Yes, it will be a Zoom mastermind group. Of course, we can't get together. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you stay safe. We wish you many blessings and much success in your journey. And I'll see you Monday with another lesson from John Maxwell's 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. Thanks for watching and have a great day.